Okay, it is the start of week 16, but for me that means no running. Just, I feel so stupid for crying because in the end of, like, it's not the end of the world. It's, in the grand scheme of things, it's like, it's a race. But, I've been working since July, and I've been, 16 weeks, since July, and I was feeling really confident that maybe this marathon would be what I've been hoping for. Just, I know I'm getting older. PRs are getting harder to come by, just the lovely breakdown of getting older. And I know that I won't have the opportunity to try to run for time much longer. And so I was feeling confident. I haven't felt confident in a marathon in a while. My last one in January of 2024 did not go well. My husband literally dragged me through that course. I wanted to quit at mile 5 because I couldn't do it. And he pulled me through. Like, I finished. It was ugly, but I finished, and I was actually feeling really good. Like, the long runs weren't feeling so hard, and the speed work was feeling okay. It was tough, but I was doing it. The tempo work, the pace work, it was all coming together. And then one freaking fall off a step ladder has caused a setback so close. Like, I'm so close. This is where you really lock it in. The last few weeks of hard work before you taper. And by the time I'm going to be able to come back, it's going to be taper time. So I don't know. I'm out for at least 2 weeks. I have bursitis. She thinks it's an inflammation. I knew nothing was broken because I'd been walking around. So I knew I didn't break something, but I didn't know if I was damaging it by pushing and just ignoring it, or like, sometimes the pain's there, sometimes it's gone. But on Sunday night, like, I was in tremendous amount of pain Sunday night, to where, like, usually if I have some pain, I take a leave. I feel better in the morning. A leave didn't even touch the pain. So, like, sleeping Sunday night was hard. Yesterday morning, I was still in an incredible amount of pain, to where the point I took way more ibuprofen than you're supposed to just to touch the pain. I feel better today. Like, I haven't needed any pain meds today. But I'm also just walking. Like, I didn't even try to go run. So, she did a steroid shot to try to help speed up everything. She said nothing for 2 weeks, or no running for 2 weeks. I can walk. She wants me to walk. She wants me to keep moving, but nothing that is high impact. So walking, if I had access to a pool, I could probably do aqua jogging. I guess I could try to go on base. I'll have to check into that. Trying to think. She said I could try to ride my bike, and if it hurts, to stop. If it doesn't hurt, then I could go ahead and do it. She said obviously not like the Peloton classes where you get up and you're really pushing, or the cycle classes. I don't do that. I just go out and ride my bike around. So just to keep the legs moving. And she thought as long as there wasn't pain, that would be fine. So that's it. 2 weeks. And she said in 2 weeks I can try running 3 miles and ease into it. 2 weeks out means I'm 3 weeks out from race day. With my long run have been like 4 weeks before that. I think I'd have to do the math at that point to see how long ago my long run would be. This race does have a half marathon at the same time. It's the Space Coast Marathon. This is what I was training for my PR. I guess if it comes down to it and I just don't feel like I should go for the marathon, I may be able to switch to the half marathon. I don't know if it's too late. I know if it's sold out, they may not let me. I'm not sure. I'll have to wait until the last minute. So it wouldn't be a complete waste. I could just go run the half marathon and, just consider it a training run for Goofy. I don't know. So I'm trying to tell myself it's not the end of the world. I'm going to give myself 1 day to be sad, and then start looking at the positive of nothing's broken and it's just a couple weeks off and all that. So, and I have to do stretches. So if any of you know good stretches for the IT band, hip, all that area, bursitis, inflammation, let me know, because that's what I have to do as well. So I'm going to do some mobility, I guess, maybe some Pilates, yoga, all that, just to keep the body loose as I can. All right.
Good morning. It is Thursday. It's group run day. Gosh, it's really loud. The weather is absolutely beautiful this morning. Fall has arrived finally in Florida. Yay. I cannot run. 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks, no running. My steroid injection has worn off, and she was right. It felt pretty good for a couple days, and now my hip feels a little sore. I am walking today for 30 minutes while everybody else runs, so I can stay active. The doctor wants me to stay as active as I can without causing a lot of pain. So I'm out trying to walk at a quicker pace, but not so fast that I'm irritating it. Gotta find that balance. And that's it. So I'll probably get, I don't know, a mile and a half in walk, 30-minute walk, and I'll just keep on trucking. Did do some strength yesterday, started that back up. Did upper body only. Still not sure what to do with if I should do lower body or not. But it was good to lift weights again. I'm gonna keep doing that while I can. I did my 24 hours of being sad, and now I'm looking at, realistically, I don't know, like I could go run the marathon if I'm feeling better, but it wouldn't be safe. Like I still have Goofy to look forward to, and I had another race on the horizon I wanted to do. So I'm gonna see if I can drop, there's the half at the same time, I'm gonna see if I can drop to the half if it's possible, and then talk to my coach about that, and then, like I said, use it as a training run for Goofy, then focus on Goofy. And then if I feel like I'm healed enough, like if healing does come around, there is another marathon in Jacksonville, very beginning of February, and it's on a Sunday, which means I can run it because I can't do a lot of Saturday races. And I think I still have time to get some long runs in and do the speed work and hope that my base is still there. So anyway, that's what I'm looking to. And if I can't pull that off, then, I'll just try again next year and work on speed work and building a much better base than what I had going into this training block and all that. So trying to look at the bright side. I still get to run at some point, and that's what's important. Good morning. It's Friday. I'm out for another walk. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween. I am Disney bounding, they call it, as Goofy. Got my orange top, blue pants. I don't have my green hat on. Probably should have. All right, so I'm out walking. Like I said, I'm dressed as Goofy. No green hat. Left it at home. I did 30 minutes yesterday, so I'm doing 35 today, just kind of easing into it because I do have a little bit of pain when I walk. And I notice when I try to walk fast. So I'm trying to like speed walk or power walk, I do feel it. So I'm trying to just tell myself to slow down, and I'm really just doing this to move because the doctor wants me to keep moving. And it's not a race. This is just to keep myself active. And when I do slow down, I don't notice the pain, so I need to slow down. I'm gonna go back and do my stretches, which I forgot to do yesterday. And then I'll do some upper body and core work to try to keep things moving. Try to keep the weight off because my body still thinks I'm training for a marathon. So it's like, ooh, eat all these carbs. I'm like, no. Can't do that right now. So, you know how that goes. So that's my Friday. I'm gonna have to do a little work in the afternoon, get some new listings up on my website, and then it'll be time for trick-or-treating, which my kids don't want to do, or they do want to do. Can't tell. I think they want to trick-or-treat, but we don't have costumes, and I'm not sure. They're 15 and almost 13, so it's hard to tell if they want to do it or they don't think they should. I've told them they can trick-or-treat, we'll find a costume, or they can just pass out candy. So it doesn't matter. I just want them to do something and get out of the house because it is beautiful. It's beautiful right now. Most Halloweens, I'm terrified that the chocolate candy is going to melt because it's, almost 90 degrees or 80 degrees and it's hot. Not this year. It's gorgeous. I'm glad I can at least be outside enjoying it. All right, so happy Halloween. Good afternoon. It is Saturday. Instead of a long run, it was a bike ride and a walk. I went for a 30-minute bike ride just to test it out. And for the most part, the hip felt okay. If I went uphill, I did feel it a little bit. So when I ride, I just need to keep it as flat as possible, which isn't hard around here. I just ended up choosing a path that had some hills, little hills, but hills. As long as I'm riding on a flat surface, it didn't feel bad. It is a little tender now. I had to run an errand with my husband, not that far away, like a little under 2 miles. And so I rode up with him and then, or drove up with him, and I'm walking home just to get a little bit more exercise in. So it'll give me about an hour of activity today. Best I can do at the moment. I would have been running 4 hours today, so I figure an hour is probably good. I'll do my stretches. Tomorrow I will hopefully lift, and then I'm not sure. My coach is going to give me some direction on what to do for the next week. So we'll see. Hope everyone had a good Halloween. Happy November.